perfect. We are here for part 2 of our all-together blind taste test. For part 1, we did Definitive Brewing Company versus Bistro Brothers Brewing Company. So Portland Showdown. This round we are doing a Brooklyn Showdown, and I'm actually very excited for these. It's Other Half versus KCBC. These are 2 breweries that I really love. I actually was going to go to Brooklyn in March before all the COVID stuff happened, but didn't get a chance to. But I'm glad that I got my hands on some of these to try them. Love both those breweries. If you don't know or didn't see the last episode or don't know about the Altogether Cause, it's essentially a recipe that Other Half released in breweries across the country and across the world. They're all brewing, this recipe, and they're donating a portion of their proceeds from the sales of it to the service industry to help all those that were affected from COVID-19. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with this one. So one thing from the last 2 that I did last time, the Definitive Brewing Company and the Bistro Brothers, I immediately, my wife poured these for me blind. As soon as she cracked open the cans and just standing here, there's so much more aroma than there was in the other ones. I don't know if, since those cans were just further away, it might have lost some over time, but a lot more aroma. This one's really good. I love the color of it too. That's a really good hazy. It's got a good bitterness and a good juiciness balance. It's pretty well done. I had a feeling that both of these were going to be pretty good. All right, I'm going to do a palate cleanse real quick and go to the Yoshi glass. So let's check out what's in the Yoshi glass. A bit of a different aroma, less of the juicy and more of the kind of earthy aromas coming through on this one. Still really good though. Again, a lot earthier. That usually, this has got Cascade in it. I typically, when I brew with Cascade, that's what I get out of Cascade, is a lot more earthy floral undertones, and that's what I'm getting a lot out of this one. But it's good. I think actually, it all should be the same grain bill, but again, if they mash at a higher temperature or a lower temperature, you can get a different amount of body in it. This one seems a little bit more body than this one, but this one definitely has more juicy hotness to it. I'm going to put those down. We're going to take a 10-minute break. We're going to let them warm up, and then we're going to see how they are after that. Hey everybody, we're back. We gave these 10 minutes to warm up, just so we can see if we've got a little bit of a different aroma, different taste to them after warming up a little bit. So I'm going to start back where I started originally with the taller glass. I call it the final gravity glass. Oh wow, there's more of the grain bill coming in now than there was before. Before it was all hops. This definitely has much more of like a pineapple-y smell to it now. This one definitely tastes super fresh. I have a feeling this was a newer batch. All right, do a quick palate cleanse, go to the Yoshi glass. Now for the Yoshi glass. This one, a lot earthier. Like I was saying, that one's got a good pineapple smell to it. Not as bad, it's just it's got an earthier aroma to it. As well as an earthier taste, and a little bit of a higher bitterness on this one. That's a really interesting and cool thing about all of these is that, I've done 4 with y'all now, but I've had some others as well prior to doing these videos. And all of them, they always, they've all got their own little uniqueness to it that's unique to the brewery, whether it's their house yeast, or they decided to up a certain hop or mash at a different temperature. All of them, you know, they seem to have a little bit of unique characteristics, which is really cool. They're both really good. And again, this recipe overall is really good. If I had to pick one though, I'm gonna have to go with the Final Gravity glass or the taller glass. It's got a great color, super juicy. I mean, this is way on the juicier end of all of the altogether's I've had, to be honest. Close to the Veil is pretty close to tasting like this. All right, so now my wife is gonna hand me the can of which one that is. And oh my gosh, I'm shocked. So this is the KCBC one. I had a feeling that was actually other half. So I was not right on that. That's really cool though. And if you can take a look at this can, one of the reasons I really wanted to get my hands on this can was because I love all of KCBC's artwork. It's all comic book style. It's really cool. You know, I'm really big into doing the Pixar artwork on my stuff, so I love all the stuff that they do artwork wise. But yeah, KCBC, they are the winner. And then other half was in the Yoshi glass. I'm actually really surprised by that because I've had a ton of other half. Yeah, I'm shocked. But yeah, KCBC, that's the winner. So we're going to do another one of these. We're going to do 2 against 2. Again, I'll try and pair them based off, you know, close in locality. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't, like and subscribe.